Hey guys, what is going on? I've run out of CO2 today, so I'm gonna get my CO2 cylinder refilled. Alright, so this right here is my CO2 cylinder. As you can see, I've already unplugged it, and I've also detached the bubble counter, both of them off of it. So I just have to unscrew this little thing, not too hard. If it's too tight, you can use a wrench or something like that. And make sure that this thing is off. You want it closed. You don't want it to be opened, alright? So make sure it's closed when you do this, because otherwise you might get CO2 just spraying out all over the place. So mine is closed. I've already closed it. So now all I have to do is bring this to my local fish store. So I'm here at 181 Aquarium. It's the closest fish store to me, and it's also where I got my CO2 kit from, so that's why I brought it back here. And here the owner is checking to see if the cylinder is empty, and it is empty. So he goes ahead and brings me another CO2 cylinder for me to exchange with. It's about 20 Singapore dollars for a refilled cylinder, so that's about 14 to 15 US dollars. Alright, so I just got home, and this right here is the CO2 cylinder that I just got refilled. It's not my cylinder, but it really doesn't matter because I just wanted it straight away. If I wanted my own cylinder back then, I would have to wait a few days, but I wanted it straight away. And there are a few scratches on it, but it really doesn't matter to me because I'm gonna be sticking it back there. No one will ever see it, and as long as it works, I'll be happy. So all I have to do right now is to attach this solenoid regulator onto this part of the cylinder right here, and then I'll attach the bubble counters, as you can see here and down there, and then it'll be all set. Alright, so now we've got the bubble counter attached. I'm going to now connect this CO2 tubing onto the bubble counter and screw this little thing so that the tube doesn't come loose. You definitely don't want the tube to come loose because you'll get CO2 leaking everywhere, and you really don't want that to happen. So make sure that this thing is tightly on there. And you can see this gold thing at the bottom. It's a splitter. It's a three-way splitter, but I'm only using two of it right now, as you can see, because that's all I need for now. Maybe in the future I'll use all three of them, but for now that's all I really need. Next, you want to open the valve up. Is this thing called a valve? I think it is. Then plug the cord in and switch it on. And finally, adjust to how many bubbles per second you want your CO2 to run. So that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time.